can't believe the year's already over. Now I just have 2020 vision. You could put it on. Guys, I just hit it across my lip and now it's covered in my lipstick. Hey, what's up? It's Gabriella. Welcome back to my beauty coma. Today I am going to be talking about my 2019 faves and flops. So yet again, if you missed out last year's video, I'm going to be talking about the products that I adored and products that did not work out for me this year. I did the same video about a year ago and you guys really liked it, so I'm going to do it again. And this time it's going to be a bit different. I'm not only going to be talking about makeup, I'm also going to be talking about my favorite skincare and body care products as well. So 2019 was probably the best year of my life. I graduated college, I got close to my best friends, I got my dream job straight out of college, and I met the most incredible people in your life that you can never replace. But even though 2019 was fantastic, I want to make 2020 even better. And by creating more content for you guys, that's just one step ahead. So yay, let's make 2020 amazing. Now, before I get started, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell to get notified whenever I post a brand new video. And let me just put my little ears on. Yeah, I am bringing back the early YouTube days when every girl had cat ears on. Honestly, I just liked them. I want to collect all of them. Like, if you have any others, please send them over to me. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so actually my first favorite is in this giant bag that all the products are currently in. This is the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star collaboration makeup bag from the Conspiracy collection. I don't know if you can see it, but if you look up close, it has basically both of their logos on it, from the pig and the star. And guys, this thing is huge. Like, when you open it, the zipper is actually really cool. It has like a two-way zipper and it opens up like this. And guys, look how much makeup is in here. It's not even filled to the top. You could fit so much more in here. You have no idea. It's crazy. Like, if you're going to a different country, if you're traveling, this is such a good way to fit your toiletries and your makeup in one thing without having to go overboard with buying so many bags to fill with so many products. But I actually do have, hold on a second. So another one of my favorite products has been this other makeup bag. This is also the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson collaboration bag. It has their signature pig on it, and it also has it on the zipper. The zipper is adorable, and I do like how shiny the bag is, and it's a really good size if you need to go to work, if you're going to a friend's house to get ready to go out. So yeah, this is another one of my big favorites. My first fave, it is the HARPER and RE exfoliating sugar cubes. I use these a lot, especially when I'm showering. They say use these, I would say, twice a week. So these exfoliating sugar cubes, it's like juice cleanse. I love the packaging, first of all, and I love the color of the cubes itself. And they smell amazing. I only have 3 left. These, I think this came with 8 by the beginning of this year, and I've used this a lot. I have a lot of exfoliators, but I feel like this is something if I really want to smell amazing and feel like I just ran through a gorgeous garden, I would use this. But yeah, these exfoliating sugar cubes have been definitely a favorite of mine. Okay, so this is such a skincare flop, you have no idea. I had to look this up before I filmed, so I didn't mess up the pronunciation, but it's from the band BOSCIA. Okay, my mistake once again. I just finished watching Tati Westbrook's worst products of 2019 video, and she had one of those brand's products listed, and it's pronounced BOSCIA. So yeah, ignore the way I'm pronouncing this whole entire video. Gosh. It's the exfoliating peel gel. It's like a little cleanser. It comes in really cute packaging. I actually got this when I was at Costco with my mom. I wanted to try it because I see a lot of like Instagram influencers use this brand, so I wanted to try it myself. This legit feels like shards of paper on your face. I can do 3 or more pumps of this and I would still feel like there's nothing. They said this is made for more sensitive skin and it's Japanese inspired, and I appreciate that they're taking a different origin and putting it in a different skincare, but I just didn't like it. I really wanted to. I was really excited because this was a brand I see everywhere on social media and I have it in my own hands in my own house, and it didn't work for me. Like, why do you feel like paper? You're not supposed to feel like paper. Okay, so that was a really bad face cleanser, but I got a better one. One of my favorites this year in 2019 has been the TULA Probiotic Skincare Purifying Face Cleanser. First of all, I love how big the packaging is. It gives you a lot of product and usage. They said this lasts you over a year. I've had this thing since June and it's still really full, and I plan on using it a lot more. So basically it's a gel-based cleanser and it removes like your dirt and impurities and does take off your makeup. If I've had a long night or I'm really lazy, I don't want to use like a Neutrogena makeup wipe on my face, I'll just go for this and it will take off all my makeup really evenly. Not only do I love the packaging, but I love the way it feels on my skin. It's very simple and easy to do. You can rinse your face within a minute and this will take off everything, and I feel clean and refreshed, and I feel like I don't have any pores being clogged or makeup on my face after I use it. And it's also a cruelty-free brand, so yay, I love that so much. So cheers to TULA. I will put a link to this one down below. Another one of my skincare faves have actually been a makeup remover. The top my cat stole, I don't know where it is, but it is the Glossier Milky Oil Waterproof Makeup Remover. It looks like milk in like a little baby bottle. I love the packaging. The top is like a pink little cap and it's really cute. It like completes the whole aesthetic. And also, I actually discovered this while watching a YouTube video. I tried it out and it was life-changing to me. It's more gentle on your skin. It's a more natural way. You're not wasting so much product or you're not using a makeup wipe. And this even removes waterproof makeup very easily too. So I would definitely recommend the Glossier Milky Oil Waterproof Makeup Remover. So I have one more skincare flop, kinda. So I talked about this in my last video, my FabFitFun unboxing. It was that Kate Somerville like goat milk moisturizer. This was $68 and it didn't do me anything. It broke me out. I didn't feel any smoothness. It didn't do anything for me. I'm not gonna lie, the smell smells like glue, like I said, and it didn't do anything for me. I just didn't like it. How is this $68? Like, I get it, yay, vegan, cruelty-free brand. This is a brand that all celebrities use. It's overhyped. I could find something so much better for me at like my local CVS. Like, this is awful. I'm sorry, Kate Somerville. I really wanted to like you. Your pretty packaging blinded my eyes, and I used you for 2 weeks, and my skin, it was awful. I hated every minute of it. Okay, so one of my biggest primer faves this year has been another FARSALI product. It is the FARSALI SKINTUNE Blur. I actually grew up and got the bigger bottle. I didn't get a dinky little Sephora sample, no worries. It is so amazing. I'm actually using this today. It's like the unicorn essence, except it feels more tighter around the skin, and I want to feel like my makeup is actually going to stay on my face. But I do like the packaging. I think it's gorgeous. I felt like FARSALI is overhyped. People use it for, you know, clip-bait contacts because of the little tube, but it's really, really cool. I do love the smell. It's also incredible, like the one last year. And I remember I believe Jackie Aina used it first, and I'm like, I'm just gonna give it a try. She loved it, maybe I'll love it too. So I really recommend the FARSALI SKINTUNE Blur. Like, I have a lot of acne right now because I'm on my period, but like, look at this. Like, you don't see any acne at all. Like, this is amazing. Like, thank you FARSALI for existing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have two more primers to talk about. I have a primer flop. At first I was really excited because I've seen this everywhere. It's like a very overhyped product on Sephora's website. It is the Too Faced HANGOVER Refreshing Face Primer with coconut water, probiotic base ingredient, and skin revivers. So yeah, it's silicone free. My makeup barely lasts when I have this on. It feels really weird on my skin. Sometimes I'll get like those little dry spots and that ends up coming off very easily, and because those come off, my makeup comes off with it as well. I found out there's snail goo in this. Like, there's snail goo. Like, ew, like, bye. I'm sorry. Too Faced, you can go in the garbage. Okay, I promise this is the last primer I have to show you guys. So this is the SMASHBOX, the original photo finish smooth and blur. Whenever I know photos are going to be taken, I slap this on like no other, and it works for me every time. Obviously the packaging, it's minimalistic, it's just very metallic and shiny and pretty to look at, but honestly there's so much more to it than just the bottle. It legit, like, it's lightweight, oil-free, and it has vitamin A and E in it too, so you are going to get the right nutrients for your skin while looking insanely flawless. So I really recommend this for all skin types as well. It didn't break me out. And they do have other versions for like your skin type too, if you are really concerned about those little things. But yeah, this is a fantastic primer and I'm really happy that I discovered it this past year. Okay, we are moving on right now to foundation. This is an old one, obviously. It is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation. This foundation has changed the makeup industry like no other. And this foundation is Longwear, it's soft matte. She made over 40 shades for a woman of color and for every single type of skin tone and skin type, which is incredible. So this past year, I've actually been taking my Pro Filter foundation and been mixing it with my Too Faced Born This Way. These two together are amazing. I actually did it on my face today because in the wintertime, your skin gets lighter and I don't want to invest in a new foundation quite yet. But yeah, these both are great foundations for great prices and they do last you a long time. So for any skin tone and skin type, go for Pro Filter. But if you want like medium to full coverage foundation, get the Too Faced Born This Way. Now onto eyeshadow primer. So I had to put my Urban Decay Primer Potion at rest for now because I've been using that primer since I was in middle school. I had the old packaging, like I'll show you a photo right here. It looked like a wand, it was so different, but now it's in the tubes and it was very thick. I need to be more lighter and more creamier, so I invested in the Too Faced Shadow Insurance 24 Plus Hour Anti-Crease Eyeshadow Primer. Look at the packaging. This packaging reminds me of Breakfast at Tiffany's. I thought it was really cute and I do like how thin the tube is. It's not like so fat like the other ones. But this does make my eyeshadow last for hours. Plus, it makes the eyeshadow more pigmented and more opaque so you can see the colors more and you don't need to like double dip in your palette and you don't want any crazy fallout. So yeah, I definitely recommend the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Okay, now moving on to my favorite part, the eyeshadows. I had a lot of more eyeshadow palettes this year and a few flops. So let's go through it. So my first fave of 2019 actually came from Amazon. I got this for my birthday. It is the Jacob and Eli Candy Peaches palette. But first of all, look how fun and how funky the packaging is. It reminds me of the 70s with all the oranges and the triangles and just even the font itself. It looks like something you'd see like on a little cute game show. But when you open it, they have matte and shimmer shades. I mean, I kind of wish I had a mirror, but I do love how minimalistic their logo is. And their names on the palette are adorable, like mint, sour, taffy, gummy, jelly,
chocolate, sweet, licorice, lollipop, gumbo, rings, saltwater, jelly bean.
So basically their names are candy and like kid-related theme things, and I do love the colors. I'm actually wearing it on my eyes today. I am wearing saltwater, I am wearing caramel, and I am wearing just a little bit of chocolate. And this palette wasn't even that expensive either. I'll find the price in a second. But I think this is a great palette for a great price if you want some neutral tones and if you don't want to invest like in a really expensive eyeshadow palette, then I recommend the Jacob and Eli Candy Peaches palette. I'm sorry, I still want to try an ASMR video. Okay, so I have an eyeshadow flop. It is, oh my god, these are the Bad Habit eyeshadow palettes. Okay, to be honest, they look really cool, they look really awesome. Like, I love like the packaging, I love how gradient it is. It looks like almost like an ombre effect. It's called the After, one's called After Dark, one's called After Party. And they look like those little Huda Beauty palettes without the price, and clearly they are without the price. I've tried these shades and they are the most chalkiest things on the planet. They don't even go on your eyes smoothly. They look pigmented in the palette, they look pigmented when you swatch them, but when they're on your eyes, it's nothing, and the fallout is crazy. Like, obviously these were really cheap, but it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it at all. Obviously this looks really cute. I do love the variety of coloring, except that they just weren't good quality eyeshadows. They weren't good quality eyeshadows. And even the After Party, I thought, ooh, yay, it's gonna be really cool. It's completely different. There's, the shimmers outdo the mattes, and honestly, like, we all have seen colors like these before. Like, we don't need another one of these palettes. This reminds me of the Kris Jenner and Kylie Cosmetics collaboration. But to be honest, if you want aesthetic, if you want like a collector item, then yeah, keep it. But don't use this. It's not worth using. It doesn't do anything for your face. And these glitters are awful. Like, look at that. Like, what? Where's the pigment? Hello? Where is it? I don't see it. I don't see it at all. But if you're desperate and are really cheap and you want some kind of eyeshadow palette that's gonna give you that coverage, then this is your new best friend, the Bad Habit collection. So my next favorite eyeshadow palette of 2019 has been the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. This palette is fun. The coloring, the packaging. You see like the roughness of the packaging, and the font is great. I love the green outline on it. And also I love how big the palette is. It's very different from the others he has made. Like, I use this palette during Moonrise. Look how fun these colors are. I love the shade names. I love that they're summery and they're cute. They're colorful. This is like a festival's dream palette. These colors lasted me also an entire day. They were very soothing. They were so pigmented. I couldn't keep my eyes off it. Like, for example, let's try this yellow, because yellows are really hard to make. Like, look at that. Like, look at this. Like, that was one finger. That was one finger. That's incredible. Wait, let me swatch it quickly. See? Now that's a pigmented eyeshadow palette. Now that is where your money pays off. So this palette retails for, I believe, like $52. But it is worth it. It is worth investing your money in. Thank you, Jeffree, for making such a fun palette that I do plan on using a lot more in this upcoming year. So a palette flop. Actually, this was a favorite, but then it became a flop. I love this palette. It began this year, but towards the middle, I just started to see just the lackluster. It is the BH Cosmetics Sylvia Ganny collaboration eyeshadow palette. Okay, let's all agree that this packaging is killer. I love the snakeskin print. I love the gold. I don't know what it is, but the front logo of her name reminds me of like a chocolate bar, and I was really intrigued by it. She's such an underrated influencer. She's so funny and just herself, and I really appreciate that. And I do love the layout of this palette, but the fallout is crazy in this. And also, it's so easily breakable. Like, 2 of the highlighters in the palette are already broken. They're already broken. But I use this palette a lot for sorority events, which is very helpful, including my favorite shade, Sisterhood, which is this red right here that I use a lot. Some of them were almost too glittery instead of pigmented. But this is a great palette, great colors, great company. Just the fallout was not my best friend. Like, I remember the amount of times I had to clean up underneath my eyes from using this palette. I'm sorry, Sylvia, I love you, but this just wasn't my friend anymore. Okay, so my next palette fave has been the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star Mini Controversy palette. Let's all agree, this collaboration in general broke the entire internet. Like, it was the most craziest thing. I had 3 laptops open, 2 cell phones on the dot, like 10 minutes before the launch even happened. The website crashed. I was able to get the second round of it for my little sister. Daniela, you better thank me for that palette. But I did get my hands on the Mini Controversy though. I actually do like it a lot. It's very minimalistic, but I do love the selection of shades. I love how pigmented they all are. The names are hilarious, like Flat Earth, Cry on My Couch. I use my boyfriend's purse a lot, as you can see. And I do like the shade Cancel, which is this little blue color at the bottom. They're all so pigmented. You could tell how much time and effort went into making this collaboration possible. So props to you, Shane and Jeffree. You guys are my 2 dads, my 2 idols. I love you both so much, and thank you so much for making such an amazing collection. I have one more palette fave to show you guys. I actually got this recently, and at first I didn't want to put in this video because I'm like, you just started using it, why do you want to put this in? It's not just the palette, it's the story behind the palette. It is the Adeline Morin X Tarte collaboration palette. Guys, this palette screams sunshine. It is adorable. I love the lemons on it. I love the font, and I do like how in the back it has her logo with her dog Blue on it. I love Blue. And if you're not subscribed to Adeline Morin, go subscribe to her right now. She is incredible. She's actually doing a mental health series right now. She is always like this bright, bubbly, like little YouTuber full of sunshine. But recently she has been being open about her mental health and her anxiety struggles and how she's getting better. But this palette, of course, you know, I kept the lining because it's just so cute. Like, look, it has lemons on it. It has everything else. But I recently used Law of Attraction because I was wearing like a gold dress and I need some gold eyeshadow. These is such a cute palette. Love how the names are so her, from Bebop, Red Eye Fly, Mama Morin after her mom, Girls Supporting Girls, which is her catchphrase, and I Feel Beautiful is such a great blush. I'm actually wearing it today. If you want to be in the Girls Supporting Girls bond, let's look at the Adeline and Tarte collaboration palette. This is such a cute palette, I'm sorry. Okay, time for mascara. My favorite mascara of 2019 has been the Glossier Lash Slick Mascara. First of all, I tried Glossier for the first time this year and I've been missing out. This is such an underrated, clean brand. It's made for everybody. I love how minimal, I say minimalistic a million times. Like, take a shot every time I say the word minimalistic in this video. I love how cute the packaging is. It's very simple, it's pink, it has Glossier right on the side, but man, it does wonders for me. See, that just came out so smoothly. I am wearing it on my lashes today. It's 10 times better than the Too Faced Brand Sex mascara. And even taking off the mascara, like after a long day of work or something, it feels like nothing. I'm not like scraping against my face. I'm not rubbing it to force it off my eyelashes. And it does do a lot. I love this mascara. I recommend this to anyone and everyone. So a mascara flop was the Ulta Beauty Maximum Lashes Mascara. They said this was define and lengthen your lashes. When I put this on my lashes, it didn't do. I'm sorry, like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It smells vile. It's awful. It smells like straight up chemicals. And the brush is way too big that it's not gonna grab all your lashes. It's not gonna clean them on. It's not gonna coat them evenly. So this was awful. I do not recommend this at all. It was horrible. Now on to something I never talked about, bronzer. So I learned about this bronzer through Tati, and it is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. First of all, okay, yet again, packaging on point. It's summery, it's fun. I love. It reminds me of like peacock feathers because the purple, the green, and the gold. Oh, like Mardi Gras. This reminds me of Mardi Gras. And I do like how it has palm trees and it has greenery. It's very summery. But when you open it, obviously you can see there's a giant imprint that looks like waves. It looks very cool and marbly. And it smells like the beach. It smells like vacation to me. I like how this bronzer isn't shimmery at all. It's a matte bronzer. They have a variety of different types for all skin tones as well. And this is a drugstore brand and it's actually a great formula for a great price. So if you want something cheap, if you want something that's gonna last you a while, I would recommend the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. So my bronzer flop, I'm really sorry because at work they gave this to me for free. I've had the old version of this and they just revamped the packaging and the formula. I hate it. It is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Light Medium Matte Bronzer. It comes looking like this. It's, you know, it's very fancy schmancy. And I feel like it's like a little pan of just bronzer. It's not that pigmented. It doesn't show up on my skin at all. And also they don't have a variety of skin tones. If you do like Too Faced products, great, they're for you. This bronzer is definitely not for me. Okay, so now moving on to blush. One of my favorite blushes this year has been the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush from Tarte Cosmetics. This blush is amazing. They have a great variety of colors, but my favorite color has been in the shade Party with like 3 A's. It's pigmented, it is full color, it makes me feel like I have a sun-kissed glow on. And obviously I didn't realize how great Tarte blushes was until Adeline wore it herself. Obviously she's a Tarte lover, she goes on all their trips, but she really does show how great the formulas are and how long-lasting they are. So I do recommend the Amazonian Clay blush from the brand Tarte. Okay, so blush flop. I'm gonna get so much hate for this, but because it's such a popular blush. It is the one by NARS, but it's the duo. It is the duo of Hot Sand and Orgasm. So Orgasm is NARS' most popular blush shade, obviously because of the name, but I didn't like it at all. I didn't like how chunky the formula was. I didn't like how it wasn't, I don't know if you could see it, but it wasn't that smooth. It wasn't that creamy at all. It just didn't work for me. And same with this. Like, it's supposed to be a highlighter. Where's the shimmer? Like, where's the glitter? Like, it's not in there. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. But I love NARS. They do make really amazing makeup in general. Like their liquid liners and their lip pencils are amazing, but this just wasn't my cup of tea. I'm sorry, NARS. So now on to highlighter. I have two highlighter favorites. Not that many flops this year, I'm surprised. Mostly in skincare there's been some flops. But it's by the brand Face Candy. It's the Unicorn Glow Highlighter Collection. It has like a cute little unicorn, it's holographic, it's fun, it's rainbowy. And when you open it, it looks like, actually, hold on one second. So I have, so these two look very similar. It's the Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit and also the Unicorn Glow Highlighter Collection. So these both are very similar, not only in packaging, but also in shades and colors. I don't know if you can see, but they're very close. This is a lot cheaper than this one, even though I got this one at TJ Maxx. But the pigmentation is equally the same. So you can invest in either one of these, but I think you're going to get more for your money with this. But if you do not want to pay the full price, you can always get the Unicorn Glow Kit. Now, another one of my favorite highlighters actually has been another Jeffree Star product. It is the Jeffree Star Liquid Frost. These are the newest ones from the Blue Blood collection. So it's the Liquid Frost in the shade Ice Cream Blaine. I memorized this summer. I put this everywhere, on my face, on my body, on my booty cheeks. It did not go away the whole day. I sweated and shuffled and danced for hours and hours and it was still on my body. Like, this stuff lasts you a while and it's so gorgeous, especially in direct sunlight. It's like sun-kissed. It's like you're a glittery goddess. Like, when I die, can you just rub my whole body with this on and that'll be good to go. If I'm gonna be a skeleton, I might as well be a pretty skeleton.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
It is still Halloween up in my head. Hey. I need to stop. But yeah, liquid highlighter is very tricky to make and Jeffree Star nailed it. Now onto the final one, lips. So my lip gloss faves have actually been pretty interesting this year. My favorite liquid lipstick this year has been the Tarteist Lip Paint in the color Festival. As you can see, there's a theme going on in this video. Their lip paints are very popular, but this color is just very natural. I use this for work, I use it for school, and it doesn't even look like I'm wearing any lipstick. I love how opaque it is. It's not drying to my lips at all. I feel like I never have to reapply anything. I can eat a really good meal and it would still be on my lips. But yeah, Tarteist Lip Paint was my favorite liquid lipstick of 2019. Now on to my least favorite. It's more like a butter gloss. It's the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in Tres Leches. It's like a regular kind of a liquid lipstick. The smell is great. It smells legit like butter. It smells like frosting. It's so good, but it's very, very sticky. It stained my lips very easily and our skin around my lips very easily. And it just felt the formula was very gooey. It wasn't that smooth. It didn't dry that quickly like the other ones I have did. But NYX is a great brand as well. I just didn't like this formula at all. Okay, so besides NYX, that liquid lipstick being a complete flop, this one is definitely a winner. It is the NYX Candy Slick Glowy Lip Color. It's a lip gloss, but it's very bright, it's very fun, it's very fruity, and it smells, oh my god, this smells like candy. It smells like Skittles. I don't know why, it just does, but it's good. I use this for my Regina George costume this year. It's so pigmented, it's bright, it's colorful, it doesn't slip away, and it's just the right amount of coverage on the lip product itself. So our final category is gonna be setting spray. So one of my favorites, obviously, the Urban Decay All Nighter is a holy grail all the way. But this year I've been using the Spray All Day by Grace and Stella. It's like a rose water facial spray. You could use this after you do your makeup, before you apply your makeup. It smells refreshing. I feel like a new woman whenever I put it on. I feel awake. I feel like I just woken out of my slumber. Honestly, I like this so much better than the Mario Badescu one. That one has like so much chemicals in it. It's not like real rose water. This is a vegan and cruelty-free brand as well. So this has been a new favorite for me. I love it so much. Now finally, probably one of the biggest flops of the year. This SPF Coola setting spray. I mean, obviously there's a giant bead in here. It's really cool. But it's a makeup setting spray. It contains 70% organic ingredients, but it doesn't smell like it. It smells like chlorine. Like, it's awful. Like, hold on. Oh god, I should not have taken a whiff of that. It's horrible. I feel like I've just gone out of a chemical pool. Like, it's not good. See, it smells like a nail salon in my room right now. It's bad. And I feel like it doesn't even want to make my makeup last long. It's just supposed to keep your waterproof makeup on and everything, but I just didn't see it at all. I really didn't. So those are my 2019 faves and flops of the entire year. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment below on what else you want me to do. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great week and a happy new year to you all. Let's make 2020 amazing, and I'll see you next time. My beauty coma is out.